The country singer-songwriter left an indelible mark in the industry. She was the mother of the award-winning actress, Ashley Judd, and singer Wynonna. Their duo, called the Judds, hit the Grammys and was always on the top of the hit charts in the 80s. But what happened the day before she was supposed to be honored in the Country Music Hall of Fame? How did Naomi meet her end? We will unravel the most heartbreaking discovery surrounding her death. So, stay tuned until the end, overcoming her many first heartbreaks. Before we unravel her biggest secrets, let's first unmask the face behind a music legend. Diana Ellen Judd was born on the 11th of January, 1946, to a river cruiser cook, Pauline Ruth, and the gas station owner, Charles Glenn. Their family lived a modest life in Ashland, Kentucky. But in 1965, tragedy befell the family. Their son, Brian, suffered and passed away at the young age of 17 due to leukemia. It was the first heartbreak of young Diana Ellen that she had to carry for the rest of her life. Soon thereafter, little Diana became an independent woman when she became a mother to Christina Clare. Yet her daughter's father, Charles Jordan, abandoned them. In time, she found a new love to save her from disgrace. Michael Timonella quickly married her and gave his last name to her daughter. In 1968, she bore another girl named Ashley, but it was also during that time that the marriage delved into rocky shores. Diana Ellen Judd and Michael Timonella got divorced. Our young heroine found herself abandoned once more with two small children clinging to her feet. She decided to move places and attend a nursing school at the College of Marin, located in California. That's where she came into singing her way out of mediocrity. How did it all start? Diana transformed into Naomi. Her eldest daughter took the stage name Wynonna and joined in her singing gigs. Diana Ellen Judd chose the female biblical heroine Naomi as her stage name. It resonated with her life as a single mother. She was left by her husband to fend for the lives of her children in a newfound place. Naomi signifies a feminine description of being lovely, pleasant, and good. It reflected her heart and experiences significantly well. Soon, the mother duo called the Judds became the talk of the town. Did you know that their albums reached the top 10 hits 20 times? They also took the #1 spot several times. They were so famous in the country music industry because they hit the #1 spot for 8 straight years without any single defeat. Not only that, they've been awarded at the Grammys 5 consecutive times. Their band was so famous in every country music event across America, but what is it that makes them so unique? Naomi made a name for herself. She didn't just have the golden country voice, she also had a knack for songwriting. She co-wrote the song Love Can Build a Bridge with John Barlow Jarvis and Paul Overstreet, which was released in the early 90s. Our musician took home another bacon for this one. She was awarded the Country Song of the Year at the Grammys in 1991. This song inspired many other hit chart singers across the globe, such as Cher, Eric Clapton, Nene Cherry, and Chrissie Hynde. Their renditions even flew to the UK singles chart back in 1995. But even with all the marvelous things that she received, Catastrophe was just one step away from wrecking it once more. You won't believe what happened next. She fought for the sake of health. The same year, our singer-songwriter embraced her hard-earned achievements. But it was also the year she was knocked off her feet. In 1991, Naomi Judd was rushed to the hospital because she felt unwell and suffered very unusual symptoms. They discovered that she had hepatitis C. This infection was caused by a virus that affects the liver, causing severe inflammation. This is considered viral hepatitis with rapid effects. Usually, the victim encounters severe stomach aches and the skin turns to a yellowish hue. If left untreated, it can form into a liver disease, even worse into cancer that could spread throughout the nearby organs. This disease is usually caused by blood-to-blood contact. But how did our celebrity got infected? As per reports, she had contact with a tainted needle when she used to work in the nursing facility before her career in the music industry. It only worsened over the years due to the strenuous demands of her newfound passion. But that struggle turned her into something else. Despite her battles, she reached out. From that experience, our musical celebrity became a loud advocate to raise awareness by supporting campaigns against hepatitis C. She established the Naomi Judd Education and Research Fund. She also became a spokesperson, sharing her real-life experience at the open events of the American Liver Foundation. Our country singer also became an impactful voice for those who lack access to proper health care in the country. She was also involved in numerous philanthropic activities that also included awareness movements about HIV and AIDS. She also didn't forget to voice out women's rights. Her humanitarian efforts even reached the corners of the country which were devastated by natural disasters. Her genuine heart was always in the right place to offer help. Although she did all these, something was missing. What was it? The Judds split up. With her health condition, the Judds had to split up. Their farewell concert became the most successful pay-per-view in the history of this musical genre. During her recovery, Naomi Judd received a well-founded treatment for the disease in 1998. She may have lost her health for a certain amount of time, but she regained it back with a bounce. She was given the chance to start again. Aside from singing, she found an interest in acting. She appeared in 1999, A Holiday Romance, and several others in the succeeding years. She also got the chance to get back on the concert stage with her two lovely daughters. They've performed in front of over 30,000 people for over a month. The Judds even received a nomination as the top vocal duo of the year at the Academy of Country Music Awards. The producers at Hallmark Channel gave her the Sunday talk show, Naomi's New Morning, in 2005. She didn't stop there and wrote numerous self-help books, too. The musician found her way into local reality television shows such as Can You Duet and My Kitchen Rules. But disaster was about to strike. What the grieving family hid. Her dear daughters made a name for themselves as well. Wynonna is a well-known musician of her own accord. Her youngest daughter, Ashley Judd, reached the stars as an award-winning actress who appeared in several blockbuster Hollywood films. Despite all the success of this family, a dark cloud surrounded their horizon. This wholesome family of three beautiful women faced the greatest tragedy of their lives in the year 2022. They found their beloved matriarch, their stronghold and head of the family, laid in blood with no sign of life. Naomi's daughters and her widowed husband, Larry Strickland, requested a petition to seal the recordings and police reports regarding the cause of her death. The trauma shocked them to the core that they initially refused to share the truth with the public. But they couldn't conceal the truth. What was the true cause of her death that they had to make such a petition? The cause of her ill-fated death, the 30th of April, 2022, was the day before the great event to honor her in the Country Music Hall of Fame. It was also the fatal day. Our beloved country legend made the gravest decision of her life. At the age of 76, she was found covered in blood at her home in Leapers Fork, Tennessee. She made a final decision that ended her life through a gunshot. It was self-inflicted. Her youngest daughter, Ashley Judd, appeared in Good Morning America to straighten the truth amidst the controversies about this great tragedy. Due to the widespread intrigues, they decided to come out and raise awareness regarding mental illness. According to the reports, Naomi Judd battled with depression, bipolar disorder, and PST for years. She took medications that caused side effects such as mild tremors, alopecia, and even facial swelling. It drastically caused emotional turmoil, leading to her demise. Many of her contemporaries in the music industry, even Carrie Underwood, paid tribute to this music legend. She was resilient to many life struggles. Yet in the end, even the strongest of us all has our own Achilles heel to deal with. Sadly, it became her final bane. But that wouldn't erase all the wondrous things she contributed during her lifetime to make this a better world. What are the beautiful memories that remind you every time you hear the Judds? Share them in the comments section below. We always love to know your thoughts about our featured celebrities.